guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Destiny, and we are here because I wanted to do a flip through of one of the new products that are coming to my Etsy shop, Faithfully Planned US. Hopefully in the next week. If not, I'll try to get it posted today when I'm filming this, which is November 11th. So we will see either today or hopefully I can get it posted tomorrow. We'll see how things work out. I have quite a bit of work that I am trying to do today, as well as still getting my Bible study done. So this is going to be a 21-day fast and devotional challenge. I will be doing it from January 1st to January 21st. The past few churches that I have attended personally, they normally do a fast the first 21 days of the year. Let me know if your church is the same. And I thought that it would be really, really cool, really fun to do a devotional attached to the 21-day fast. So this journal, I'll show you in a second, it has a couple of different fasting options. You know, the Daniel fast, the full fast, like where you're only having water, and then, like, what is the other one? And then, like, fasting from social media, fasting from TV, fasting from your phone. It has a couple of ideas, but if you're trying to do anything, like, food-related, you need to consult your doctor. I am not a doctor. Do your own research and choose what fits best for you. Or, again, fast from social media. Fast from something that you really love, like, I'm a coffee addict. Okay, fast from coffee for the first 21 days, or however long you're doing your fast. But for this planner journal that I made, it's 21 days. So for the 21 days you're fasting, you can fast from coffee. Give something up. Give something to the Lord, and then fast and pray and just rest knowing that He is going to speak to you in these 21 days. So I titled this 21 Days to Reign with Jesus, Fasting and Prayer Challenge Workbook, a 21-day journey to reign in the new year with Jesus at the center of it all. Which, looking at this now, I'm probably going to go and change. It is a New Year's fast, but I want it to be able to be used anytime that you want to use it. So I will probably change this to a 21-day journey to reign in... A 21-day journey to reign with Jesus at the center of it all. Yeah, I think I'm just going to remove that. I'm glad we're doing this little flip through together. And then the theme verse for the challenge is Romans 5:17. Those who receive abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness will reign in life through the one, Jesus Christ. Okay? And then you flip it over. And we have a little welcome to the fast note from me, a how to use this workbook. We have the power of biblical fasting. It kind of discusses why we fast, and it goes through a couple of the biblical leaders in the Bible who fasted for breakthrough and to hear the Lord speak to them. And then this is the page I was talking about choosing your fast. I very, very briefly go and I tell you what the Daniel fast is, what a partial fast is, where you're like fasting from certain hours in the day. A soul fast, which is where you would give up social media, TV, coffee, anything that you really love in order to sit down and focus and give your all to the Lord and dedicate time to pray to Him. Or a complete fast, but again, use your own wisdom, use your own discernment, use your own research on the type of fast you want to do, and consult your doctor, okay? Do not do anything drastic or crazy or anything that could harm you, okay? Consult your doctor, please. I am most likely going to do a partial fast. I need to look into the partial fast, though, because I am still breastfeeding, so I need to make sure whatever I do isn't going to affect, like, my milk supply. So I might end up having to just do a soul fast, which I would probably, like I said, and I love coffee so much. And so I would give that up to the Lord and then just dedicate the next 21 days of prayer to Him. Okay, and then down here you would write out what fast you're choosing, why you're choosing it, what you hope to learn or gain from the Lord in this next 21 days of dedication to the Lord in prayer. and then a scripture you are planning on standing on. At the bottom of most of these beginning pages, there will be scripture at the bottom. And then we have preparing your heart and environment. So before the fast begins, spiritually preparing, physically preparing your environment, and then there's little journaling prompts that you will answer. So this page is about your fasting intentions and what you are hoping to gain. What is the reason you want to fast? What breakthrough are you praying for? What are you believing that God is going to do in these next 21 days? And what do you want to lay down permanently? Then we have some tracking pages. So this is going to be just 21-day fasting tracker. You may need to use, additional paper, like if you need more space to write any reflection and stuff like this. But this is just to check off that you've completed the fast for the day. You've had your prayer time. You've read your scripture. You've had 8 cups of water. And then, did the Lord speak anything to you today? If so, what did he speak to you? Then we have scripture memorization, which these coordinate to the scripture that you're going to see on the daily devotionals. But you will practice writing out the scripture and then memorizing it if you can. But every single day for the 21 days is a different scripture. So maybe the memorization column is not. I don't know. Like if you can, I don't know. Should I take the memorization column out? Because every single day is a different scripture. Can you memorize a scripture in a day? I mean, you definitely can. I'm just going to leave it just in case. Just in case any of you want to try to memorize it in a day. But there's a little checklist. I mean, you can at least write it out every single day. If you memorized it or not in a day, just don't check it off. It's okay. Then you have 2 spreads for a prayer tracker. The prayer request, how God answered it, or where you're seeing God move within this prayer request, and then come back and do your praise report when the prayer is answered. I even included since this is the beginning of the year, fast, intentional fast. Again, this can be used at any time because it's not dated. But if you don't have a word of the year whenever you are setting down to do this 21-day challenge, I did include a page to try to figure out that word. We have a goal setting page as well if you want to use this to set some goals: spiritual goals, health and wellness goals, family and relationship goals, financial and stewardship goals, and purpose and service goals. And there's a couple of prompts to try to keep them as God-centered goals. And then this is what the spreads are going to look like. Every single day is a different day. So we have week 1, day 1, week 1, day 2, all the way to 7. And the layout is going to be scripture. And then this is the memorization scripture. It's always going to be this first one. Then we have our little devotional, a faith focus for the day, a small prompt here, a prayer, and then 2 additional scriptures each day if you want to go further in this daily prayer. And then at the end of every 7 days, there's a weekly heart check-in with some prompts to answer to reflect on how God has moved and spoke to you in the week prior. And then at the very end of the challenge, we have a transformation page with some prompts on reflecting on the past 21 days of fasting and prayer. How did you see God moving throughout it? And then we have a final reflection page where you are going to write your 1 sentence or a couple sentence testimony over these past 21 days. What is your testimony? Like, what did God do for you in these 21 days? And that is it. So that is what is coming to my shop next. I'm going to make this edit here, and then I think I'm going to make these a little bit smaller, because if I punch the holes, it's going to go into this. So I need to kind of space everything out and move it inwards so that there's like a little border here. But that is it. I'm going to make those edits, and that is what's coming to the shop next. Again, I am doing it from January 1st to January 21st, but it is an undated challenge, so you can do it whenever you want to do it. Anytime that you feel like the Lord is calling you to fast and pray, you can pull out this workbook and give it a go. So yeah, I'm going to make these edits and hopefully get this listing posted on my Etsy. And I hope that you guys will let me know what you think, if you are going to give it a try, or like if you already have a method of fasting that works for you. Let us know down in the comments what you do whenever you fast and pray to the Lord. What is your routine for that? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Consider subscribing if you are not already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!